Shout out Five from the Four podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Vaughn from TDE. Shout out to Five from the Four.
You already know what it is. Whether we're in California, the 916, or we're in the 405, we always represent Five from the Four.
What's up, y'all? You know, it's been a little minute since y'all seen us all on cam again. I've been gone for a couple weeks, you know. Your boy Tank back again, Five from the Four, another edition of the episode. Got my man Big Lou right here.
Big Lou, baby.
Sean right here. Fran behind the screen.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what we doing? How y'all been, man? It's been a minute.
We've been good, man. We've been good, man. Just trying to stay under the weather, man. Away from this crazy weather right now. It's raining.
Pouring.
Shit, it's pouring out. I had the little sniffles. I've been getting I had the little sniffles. My nose running. I was trying to get through a little cold, you know. But I'm feeling good though. Shoot, better than ever. Shoot, back and better.
Yeah, buddy.
Have y'all heard of the gorillas, man? They got us messed up, man. I'm gonna get straight to the point.
Straight to it.
Straight to it.
I'm gonna get straight to the point, man.
Back with it?
They got us messed up, bro. You think it's gonna take 100 of us? Do you see, bro? I got all us Five from the Four, bro. We could take them by ourselves.
You heard of David and Goliath, right?
Shoot, yeah, shoot, and we gonna kill the giant. Shoot,
Off the back, no silverback.
shoot. Hey, and don't let us have no weapon. Shoot, give me a machete. I'm a
Is
hey.
it weapons?
No
or
weapons.
weapons?
No weapons.
No weapons.
No
Okay,
weapons.
it-
No weapons.
no weapon is hard, but he's still
He
So
going down.
what?
clearly,
Could y'all beat them just y'all two?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Y'all two
Just
versus
us
Silver?
two.
bro, we pressing him.
Yeah, that's
Ba-
all they
ba- ba-
gotta
ba-
do
be-
is
ba- ba-
press
ba-
it.
two.
Bro, what? 1, 2, 3. He gonna be like, they coming from every.
Gorillas
Hey,
really don't
he
even
really.
hit like that. Like they
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
don't
they
really. Like
They're
niggas-
not fighters for real. That is true. They're not fighters.
No, they not.
Like
when
I'm
they
too
get
smooth.
scared.
Hey, I'm
They
way
the
too
type of-
smooth.
They'll just like try to get rough with a motherfucker to
Yeah,
get you gone. Hell no, nigga. We run up on a gorilla,
bro, it's over with.
bro.
It's over with.
2-on-1.
Hey, really, I think he'll.
Help the gorilla.
Hey, he'll
Don't
run.
help us.
I know for sure. I know it's no weapons, but if me and him both had a machete, bro, he running away, bro.
I just need
He not. And gorillas is smart. They not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna do nothing that they can't like take. Like they know, like when they sense fear, like bro, and I'm that one, not the two. Shoot, Big Lou, what it do?
So you think the gorilla gonna run from you?
Yeah.
He gonna run from
And
us.
then you gotta think they not
He
as
gonna run
tall.
from us.
Really, honestly, I think he gonna think I'm one of them, or like we want like he gonna think that I'm just one of the homies. He gonna be like, dang, this nigga big. Like,
Yeah, he probably
he
would think you a
big.
big ass, tall ass gorilla.
This nigga to learn how to walk. Oh,
right?
oh,
Yeah, and he gonna be like, and he walking up. Oh,
How you stand up so tall like that?
bro? It's gonna be
Teach
over with.
me.
100,
See.
bro. Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the opposite end.
You
Y'all
on
say
the
just y'all two or five? I want to be person 96. If we win 100,
I know that. Hey,
You
real
say
talk.
Let
They
me come
do say
finish the
like,
job.
like 10, like the first 10 is gonna be down, bro.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
what they-
I ain't gonna lie. Last night I asked Chat GPT.
What he said.
I said, what you got, Chat GPT? 100 men versus one gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, if we just being honest, gorillas taking anywhere from 30 to 50 people. But the humans would probably win. Just by sheer numbers.
No, we definitely, bro. What?
But they
Honestly,
hey,
if you
ChatGPT
got
funny.
the right
ChatGPT
few
funny.
dudes, bro, they not gonna be,
Look,
bro.
it broke it down. It said
They're not gonna be able to take all
It
that.
said untrained fighters, average human untrained fighter, and very unorganized. Then they had trained fighters, like trained professional fighters,
Yeah.
and soldiers and stuff. And then they was like had an organized plan. And so it's like I can see it.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Either way it go, 100 people versus a gorilla. I want to be person last.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to be number one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I'm not trying to just go ones with it. But that's the thing about the numbers. Like I feel good. Like if 10 of us attack it at the same time, we gonna win.
It's over with.
Like we gonna get hit a
over.
little bit, but like that shit, he's gonna get tired. The gorilla gonna get tired, and
That's
like
it.
we'll
We all
overwhelm it.
press 'em.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all we gotta do.
But
we
if
all
because
press.
how people was describing it was like I'm number 97. Like it's just
One at a time.
one versus a gorilla.
Yeah,
we
no.
gonna lose then
Yeah,
probably,
no.
but like no, if we all just charge them, yeah.
Yeah, no, we
Royal
got to be
Rumble with a
realistic,
gorilla?
bro. It's gonna
You
take
think-
all
how-
of us.
how would you do that?
Low key.
You got if Royal Rumble with a gorilla, so you got a gorilla in an octagon, and every 30, 45 seconds, another person come out.
Sheesh.
You think you can make it? You think we can make it enough?
In an octagon.
In the
What
octagon.
number? What number?
No,
is
because he
what?
closing that space fast. Because I'm like, the whole thing I've been seeing is just like gorillas get tired fast. Like gorillas
Yeah,
get tired when they
yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
You know, so like, you really just run around a couple times around the octagon, but that's a big ass motherfucker, you know?
Agile.
Closing that space is like, shit, I don't know.
For real.
I think if number 1 and 2 was like real fight, like I think I saw one list like they was like John Jones
Yeah.
and like motherfuckers like that. Like we could probably do it, yeah, in the
Yeah.
octagon.
So do y'all think, real talk, me and him, 2 machetes, what?
Machetes is unfair, bro. The
Yeah,
gorilla
so
don't
we
got
said-
no weapons.
yeah.
That's what we
Okay.
said.
The gorilla
We
don't got
said-
no weapons.
We said yeah.
You fighting in the
machetes.
wild.
Yeah.
The best you gonna have is like a log or something, you know?
Some-
But I
shoot.
don't know, bro. Like
Not a machete. That's crazy.
it might not be enough,
Nah, you said
Nah.
with machetes it won't be enough.
bro.
Nah.
They be fighting off tigers and shit.
Mm.
Man, tigers ain't us. Tigers can't like move the way we can. Tigers on
Take your
all
point.
fours. They not like standing up like
Yeah, but
could really.
tiger be up in the tree though, with a gorilla.
Man, that's climbing
See?
and all that. Like, nah, bro. Bro, gorillas, they really ain't hit no shit like that, bro.
Hey, we better be
Right.
glad it's not a tiger. You better be glad it's not a tiger.
Really,
though, for
that's
real.
really what.
I'd rather a
don't-
gorilla than a tiger.
I'm just talking
Shoot.
You
about
don't
sheer
want a tiger,
damage.
bro.
It can take a bite from a tiger. You can take a machete hit.
I mean, it's gonna hurt though.
Tigers don't really go to bite though. That's not tigers
That's
swipe.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we was like, we all got to charge them, and one of us got to grab, or two, really
Yeah.
like 3 of us got to grab
If
them.
it's 10, bro,
Like-
look, if it's 10 of us,
We got to get on them legs.
Yeah.
if it's 10 of us, somebody, when he go to swing, somebody grab his arm. Can't swing with their arm. Somebody grab his other arm. Then you got me and Lou just get to working them.
Bro, just
It's over with.
bro, he not gonna be able
It's
to take
over
that, bro.
with.
Like I'm gonna be on that
Hey,
head, that
then
big
look,
head,
it's
bro.
gonna go from fight to flight. Cause he gonna get the feeling all that, and he gonna be like, "Man, fuck this. I'm
Right.
outnumbered. Fuck this. I'm gone." Humans 1, gorillas 0.
Y'all too.
Right.
Machete.
Y'all done settled it.
It's over. Hey,
Man.
bro, don't mess with 5 from the 4. Don't know, but I don't recommend it, bro. Just join the squad,
It's
man.
gonna get bad. for
Just
you.
join the squad. Shoot.
Can't beat them. Join them.
Right. Shoot. Hey, have y'all seen Sinners? Everybody seen the movie Sinners?
I
I'm
seen
out on
Sinners.
that right now.
I have.
Uh,
I've been
No
seeing
spoilers
clips.
for Tank. You gonna see it, Tank?
I am gonna see it.
I ain't
Alright.
gonna.
No
Dang,
spoilers
it's gonna be
in it.
hard to.
No
I'm not gonna
spoilers.
spoil it.
I've been
Yeah,
seeing,
I'm not
I've been
gonna
seeing
spoil
some
it,
stuff,
but-
though, but I can
Like real talk, bro. That's the realest, like the movie that I connected with like in a long time, like on like a spiritual level, like
Yeah.
all types of stuff, like it, and I don't know if y'all are into like the spiritual realm, like all that stuff, like the extra stuff, like vampires and spirits and all that stuff.
Voodoo and
Everybody,
shit.
y'all into
Yeah.
that? Like y'all believe in that stuff, like
I do,
ghosts
yeah.
and
I do.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I
there.
definitely do.
Okay. Well, really, I'm gonna just say what I took from the movie. Really, is that how powerful music really is. Like it controls your emotions. And it can also be used. Like I know y'all probably not as deep as me on this, but I feel like it could be used to travel through time. Sound waves. I feel
Yeah.
like. But what's crazy is a lot of you try to say sound waves can't travel through space because it's a vacuum. When in actuality, there's been like sound waves and radio sound like detected through space, like
Yeah.
and it's just crazy. Like I always think about that, and I'm really like infatuated with time travel and stuff, like because like the stuff that I regret, like there's been times when I be like, damn, I wish I could go back and change,
Yeah.
like that. But it's crazy how they like put it all together, like with the blues and like just like. And have y'all heard of what's his name? Robert Johnson,
Nah.
the one who was at the train tracks, who supposedly sold his soul.
Oh yeah.
the real, I
the
seen- I
real
heard- I
blues,
seen
like
about the-
Robert Johnson. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't even know. Like it all like.
Tell the story,
correlates.
Luther. I don't know what you're talking about. What's Robert Johnson?
Robert Johnson was I can't remember exactly where he was. I think it was like from Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken. And he supposedly met the devil at train tracks, like at some crossroads. And he sold his soul so he could learn how to play the guitar.
Yeah, I did.
And then it's like it's just crazy when you really think about that. Like even that movie, like they weren't specifically talking about him, but they were talking about another blues guy. But it's just crazy how like it's always been like kind of in the air. Like man, like what's like that, blues as far as like, having like entities or like stuff like possessing them, like so they can make good music, And really, the devil, he was the basically the god of music, or like the fallen angel. He was a good musician, like so it all.
That's
like,
real
I feel like it
interesting,
all
too.
like
That's real interesting because like Sammy in the who was like the main musician in Sinners, his dad is a pastor on the plantation, and like he's telling him to put down the blues, stop playing the guitar, like all of that. So that's real interesting. Like that through line of like religion and like slave plantations, and then also like with blues music.
Yeah, like
and, like with the founders. So like they did, like Ryan Coogler did a hell of a job, like on the script, like
phenomenal.
the story, like and like just how that shit was shot. The music in it is fire, like.
And then like have you
and
ever,
it's
like,
entertaining. Like that shit is funny. Like niggas been like clowning on Twitter, like with the memes and stuff about no spoilers, but like the vampire dancing on the graves and stuff.
Yeah.
And then also like when he got asked like, "Is you Klan?" And Buddy said, because he couldn't really say no because the two white men with them, two white people with them, they were. So anyway, I'm getting too much into the plot shit, but like. That shit, like it's funny. Oh, niggas was also talking about like with horror movies and stuff, how like sometimes they be doing stupid stuff. Like if there's Freddy outside, we not gonna go outside to where Freddy's at and try to get in our car or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And then
and
how they always ask them like, can we come in?
Yeah, can we come in?
Hey,
and they like, no, you can't come in.
Real life.
It's like when it's black people in the
crazy.
movies, it's like we're not going for no stupid shit like that. With cornbread, it's like, why you can't walk your big ass in?
Yeah, you've been in here all night. You're like, you've been in here all night. Now you scared?
Yeah.
What you scared of?
Yeah. And he said, what we supposed to be doing? And Slim said, well, what we supposed to be doing? Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Yeah. But hey, that's a great movie, man. Flowers to Michael B. Jordan, too.
Michael B. Jordan.
Really one of my favorite, becoming one of my favorite actors for real. And he started off in Black Panther, but and then that, bro, man.
And even
top
before
5.
that, like
all
with
my top 5 movies.
But with Ryan Coogler too, with Ryan Coogler too, Fruitvale Station, Michael B. Jordan starred in, you know what I'm saying? And then Creed before Black Panther. So him and Ryan Coogler been rocking for a minute. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. So they do well together for real. But everybody was cold in it, bro. Like Miles Caton, I think his name is, who was playing Lil Sammy. He's a real singer and shit. Like he's a real singer. It was his first time in a movie. He killed that role, bro. Yeah. So like Haley Steinfeld, I don't like from Spider-Verse and shit. But people were saying she like that was like way different than the role she normally plays. And she played the hell out of that shit. So
it definitely do seem like this was her on the scene like main role.
Yeah. And she said like, it's out of her comfort zone and stuff. Like the actress that played Annie, she killed that shit. So, but Michael B. Jordan, it was really like, this is a different, like, it was definitely different for Haley Steinfeld. But like for Michael B. Jordan to play twins, that shit is hard as fuck. And you got to make them distinct, And like Smoke and Stack, they was two different kind of characters, two different demeanors, how they went about shit. One nigga was shooting niggas, another nigga was trying to just get over with words, that shit was cool, bro. Good ass movie. Applause for Sinners, for real.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, seen that shit twice. It's leaving IMAX tomorrow, Tank.
Yeah, I gotta lock in.
Go see it at Crow Springs or something. Shit. Shout out to Sinners. What else we got? NFL draft, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
NFL draft. Who was everybody a fan of?
Pittsburgh, baby.
Okay, tell us why. Because this is your first time really talking about your fandom.
Okay,
We
I'm
had
a
technical
Pittsburgh.
difficulties last time, so
I'm a Pittsburgh fan because the culture is just so hard nosed, smash mouth, no bullshit. You know, it's like that's just the whole fan base. Like, and you know, it's more like a family too. They really kind of don't like getting rid of their players until the last minute. Like they'll do like we did with Ben Roethlisberger and hold on too long. You know, we should have let him go and got somebody else. You know, we held him too long. But you know, I've been a Pittsburgh fan since I was a kid because like some of my family members was Cowboy fans.
yes, sir.
And like the other ones was Pittsburgh fans. And it's like I seen too many Cowboy fans. So I'm like, no, y'all Cowboy fans and no, y'all not winning enough for me. You know, like early on, Cowboys, they was winning, but they not Pittsburgh.
The Cowgirls?
Yeah.
Them Cowgirls.
America's
man.
team. America's team. Get it
America's
right.
team.
I ain't never really been a Cowboys fan, though. I ain't gonna lie, I was a Patriots, really a Patriots fan.
So you was a bandwagon.
Basically. Just how y'all do with LeBron, you know.
Shit. I've been a fan of Bron since he was a rookie.
Yeah.
He is, and you a Saints fan. All right, so who want to talk about their team's draft and how y'all did? Tank, you can start because I feel like you got some hot takes.
Hey, man.
With the New Orleans Saints, y'all had a shitty year.
My franchise. The team I choose to love.
What a draft.
We haven't drafted a first-round quarterback 55 years. You hear me? 55 years. I'm going to say it again. 55 whole big years. That quarterback was Archie Manning. Man, bro. Shedeur Sanders was sitting there with the number 9 pick. We looking him in the face. He came and worked out. Talked to Dion. Did everything right. Made the most sense. We got the better pieces out of the teams and that made sense of picking Shedeur. And I couldn't be mad because we drafted the Texas Longhorn. Then you go to the second round. Makes even more sense to draft Shedeur. Like, oh, everybody didn't pass him. And we take Tyler Show from Louisville.
Yeah, I don't even know who he was.
Hey, man. I almost became a Cincinnati Bengal that day. No bullshit. That shit was ugly, bro. I really don't know how to feel about this. I mean, it wasn't a bad draft, honestly, looking at it. It's just really the quarterback. We could have solved everything and it would have been fixed and we could have just rolled with it and seen what we would have known what we would have been or figured out what we would have been over the next 3-4 years. With this, I don't know. Are we going to draft Arch Manning next year?
Y'all got an Oklahoma boy on there.
Yeah.
Danny Stutzman.
Yeah, that was our best draft pick, Danny Stutzman, 4th round. Shout out, Danny.
Like
y'all drafted a couple Texas players, but yeah, bro, I don't know.
I just don't.
What do you think they was thinking for real to draft Tyler Show over Shedeur Sanders in the second round?
Not even just him.
I think
they drafted several, but I'm just talking about the Saints right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about.
I think he's gonna be easier.
They could have got Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, no, there was options. They got Jalen Milroe.
They could have to go with Tyler Show. You show on some bullshit by getting him.
Bro, that's disrespect. Bro, they
Like,
disrespected him, bro.
It was more on that too. I'm like, right. I get we got a first-year coach. That's what I think too. With Tyler Show is like we got Kellen Moore as first-year head coach.
That's what they were talking about. That Tyler Show kind of fits what Kellen Moore likes.
Yeah,
more than
he gonna be a little bit older dude too, easier to manage. Not as much apparently or allegedly as Shedeur, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for words with my Saints. We're gonna be 3-14.
Hey, do y'all think?
I'm gonna hope we draft a quarterback in the first round next year.
Yeah,
that's all I can do. If we don't, I will be a Cincinnati Bengal. Mark my word.
And who did you say they drafted that made you want to go there?
Who?
The Bengals. Did they get somebody this year that?
Oh
or
no, they just got Joe.
just because you fuck with Joe.
Yeah, I fuck
Yeah.
with Joe and Jamar. I can live with that.
Gotcha.
Hey, y'all think that Shador gonna be like Tom Brady? Tom Brady story, 5th round. You know,
Shit, Tom Brady was the last
go
pick.
crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel like that's too big of expectations
Yeah,
for
he not. I
to be to be a nigga who just got snubbed and then to be like, you gonna be the GOAT? Probably not. But I do think that nigga got snubbed. I do think like he should have been the second quarterback off the board.
Yeah.
There's no reason to draft Tyler Show over him.
And what
There's
was
no
that?
reason to draft. Hold on. There's no
Okay.
reason to draft Jalen Milroe over him, bro. The team that drafted him, the Cleveland Browns, drafted Dylan Gabriel
Like, bro.
before they drafted him. And
Yeah,
Dylan
right.
Gabriel, bro, like he was the OU's quarterback, bro. I fuck with him, but like he was not better than Shador Sanders.
No.
So it's literally like teams felt like they didn't want to deal with Shador's ego or whatever, his arrogance, and deal with his daddy because they knew that his dad was more popular than most of these teams. But like that's gotta hurt the worst for real to like not get drafted because of that. Not because of how you play on the field, but because of off the field stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And not even
Not
really
even
no
off-
bad shit.
Yeah, like dudes
Just
got
like-
drafted with like
just like you cocky. That's the
terrible,
reason.
terrible grades.
Stuff that you want a player to
Yeah,
have.
you wanna be
as a
confident.
player.
What was that video of him with the? It was like when he was was it at the combine or he was with somebody like another quarterback?
Oh, you with
And they and they was talking about is that why they like kind of got on some weird stuff with him because of how he was portraying himself in the video.
How was he portraying himself?
No, I'm saying that's
they
what-
was both
Yeah, they was
being
doing the same
confident.
They was going
going
back
back
and forth
and
like
forth.
who's gonna be
No.
number one. That video.
No, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
that
was
he
like-
had
it was
that
like- it was
same
like 3 or
issue
4 of
happening with
Yeah.
Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
but it was lesser.
Yeah.
It wasn't as talked about because it wasn't two black quarterbacks.
Right.
Like you know,
Nah,
I
but
am
like,
the top pick.
I literally just felt like this was the NFL saying like, know your place, boy. Like, no,
Yeah.
like
That's
you
exactly
too
what-
popular, like you got too many followers. Like, you got to know that like we the owners and you are less than. You know what I'm saying? Like that's straight up what it felt like they was doing to the Sanders family. It's fucked up.
Mighty weird to leave. And at the same time, on the same night, you got an owner's son prank calling. That was dozens of players.
No, it was the
like-
Falcons defensive coordinator son.
He prank calling
Yes.
multiple.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he did Shador. He did Isaiah Bond from Texas. He did a couple of defensive players.
He didn't even get drafted, did he?
Yeah, no. he
Isaiah
did-
Bond didn't even get
Yeah.
drafted.
It was it's sickening, honestly. It's gross.
What kind of shit you got to be on to be like, yeah, on somebody's most important day of their life, I'm gonna fuck with them and act like they got drafted.
know?
Like, why, bro?
Because they ain't
And
got
you
shit
in
going
you in the
on.
same
Yeah.
position. You
Hating,
in
bro.
your college
Haters,
football
bro.
dorm room.
Yeah,
Hey, if they ain't hating, you must not be doing something right. Shoot,
Right, bro.
You already know.
that prank call stuff is wild for sure. Let's move on to the Cowboys America's team. So the Saints had a D+ grade. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
terrible, man. Terrible.
On this report from Bleacher Report, but more importantly, let's see how the Cowboys did. All right,
Cowboys. I don't think they did too good.
look at us,
I
look at
ain't
us.
gonna
First
lie,
pick,
yeah.
Tyler Booker, baby, offensive tackle. Listen, I always like when my team don't go for the flashy offensive player, but get what we need, which is interior linemen on the defensive side of the ball and tackles on the offensive side. So I like this first pick, even though it's never flashy to draft a tackle. Last time we was really cold like that, our offensive line was the best in the league. So I do like them picking up a cold ass tackle from Alabama and Tyler
Wasn't it
Booker.
like 4 years of first
Straight
round
first round picks, bro. Yes, yes. Tyler Smith, Martin, all of them, bro. Cole, Travis Frederick. So yeah, the Cowboys. Then we went heavy on the defense. Got another pass rusher, which I'm never mad at. Out of Boston College, Donovan with an E. Cornerback out of East Carolina. Running back out of Texas, 5th round. Is he nice?
Yeah, Jaden
Jaden Blue? Yeah. So
he give you some Tony Pollard vibes. He fat. He ran a 4.2 at the draft. too.
that's a bet because we probably gonna still do that running back by commission kind of vibe next year. So we gonna need some backups. So yeah, overall, like I'm rocking with the draft. No super flashy names, but
Ooh.
it met some needs that we needed.
See that Phil Maffa?
Yeah,
That
out of
show's
Clemson.
1-2 point. He a big back.
Oh, he a big one?
He's 6'2", 230.
Overall, the Cowboys did a solid job of adding players who should contribute right away and provide long-term value. Grade A. Look at the Jones family, finally doing something right with our drafts. Shout out. I ain't got no complaints for real. I would have been mad if we would have reached for a player like in the first or second round, which I don't feel like we did.
No, they definitely didn't reach like they usually do.
Yeah. Like, so we just stayed within our pocket, did what we needed to do, you know. Got the shit done. And this nigga Tyler Booker, he seemed like a real like nerdy, quirky kid. So I feel like he gonna stay focused.
He gonna start right away.
Yeah,
though.
he gonna stay focused. Like this nigga was talking about his turtles and shit, bringing his turtles from Tuscaloosa. I'm like, oh, this nigga gonna really focus on film, bro. I like that.
He's funny. What else did he say? He was like, man, I just love to see a player's all his hopes and dreams go away on the field, like from like just beating, you know, like he just love to see that.
Yeah.
See
Beat the brakes off you.
Yeah, he like to see that in your eye, like that you beat, bro. Like, shoot, I remember that feeling, boy.
Yeah.
And you look across the line, you like, yeah, bro. You see him breathing hard and looking at the sideline, hitting his head, trying to get water. Like, yeah, bro. we got another quarter, buddy. Let's go.
Over there wheezing.
Lock in. Shoot. No, but that is crazy.
Well, yeah.
Steelers, what you got?
Steelers, yeah. I already know what we got. Yeah, you know, I was on the draft the whole time. But yeah, we got Derek Harmon. Prayers go to his family though. You know, he lost his mom on draft night.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, you know, I know how that is. And, you know, that you know, prayers to him. But he's definitely a dog. You know, Oregon has a few of them, and he was definitely one of them, manning that front line. And we traded our second round pick to get DK, so DK Metcalf is basically our second round pick.
That's worth it. That's worth
it's
it.
definitely worth it. Caleb Johnson, you know, he's he ain't as big as Najee, but he runs fast. He got a better motor than Najee had. Jack Sawyer, he's a dog. Ohio State, he's a champion. You know, Yai Black from Iowa, he's a big boy on that defensive line. We need somebody to come in there because Cam Hayward only got probably another year or so left. And we got Will Howard in the 6th round. I kind of, you know, me personally, because I'm a Shedeur fan, I kind of was in my feelings. And I kept checking, like, did somebody else get Shedeur? Like, and the whole time I'm saying, like why Pittsburgh not getting them? We ain't got no quarterback.
Right.
We got Mason Rudolph, man.
That was you, baby.
Yeah, you know, we can't do nothing with Mason Rudolph. Shedeur, I feel with that type of system and the culture, Shedeur could have definitely helped us out. You know, and we could have helped him out.
Mike Tomlin coaching?
Yeah, exactly. Mike Tomlin coaching, like, you know, getting him to, you know, kind of stay. If he could keep Antonio Brown from acting ass for as long as he did.
True, yeah.
he
Antonio
could have
Brown,
helped Shedeur
who
out.
else was
You
there?
know?
Mike Wallace.
Right, but what's they give us our grade on Pittsburgh? Because I know
y'all gotta see.
Yeah, I know they
weren't happy about y'all not getting
a quarterback
Shedeur.
higher in the draft.
Yeah. They say y'all could have got Shedeur or Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Cause
y'all
still trying to get Aaron
25,
Rodgers. Yeah. They still talking about y'all with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and
I'm
that's
like,
the
why,
thing.
bro? Why do you like? He just played like shit last year in New York. Why
but
you
he
think he
didn't
gonna do better?
Bro,
you gotta respect Aaron, though.
And that's the
listen.
That man is 40 years old, bro.
He's not. I don't
bro,
feel he's gonna
Aaron Rodgers is like what they was making Shedeur Sanders out to be, like that nigga was gonna come in and fuck up the locker room and the culture and all that. Aaron Rodgers be on that shit, bro. They be talking about Aaron Rodgers is not a good teammate, bro.
It ain't too many people that say
matters.
that. The media say that, but the players is not the one saying it.
No, bro, that shit is coming from locker room reports.
Man, they say that, man.
Second year in
but then why are all the players going to bat for him?
he playing with the same players.
Even after he
Yeah,
left,
the
even
two
after he
receivers that
left
fuck
the
with him.
Jets.
But he playing with he brought his whole receiving core from Green Bay to the Jets. They had Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, and Devontae.
Yeah. But if you ain't got no offensive line,
But what's his
that
name?
offensive line, bro.
Garrett Wilson hated him.
That's
Who
because
was
Garrett Wilson
in New York? Oh,
that's
no, it's
because
Garrett Wilson's fault. Not
was
Aaron
kind of
Rodgers'
in his
fault.
feelings because they brought Devontae Adams over.
No, he was mad at that, but he was mad at A-Rod too, not getting him the ball because he was just playing buddy with his friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Green
But
Bay.
I mean, you got to think Garrett Wilson, in all reality, where he at in his career and where Devontae Adams is in his career, Devontae Adams is probably a better. Watch what he do with the Rams this year. Watch what he do with the Rams with a good.
Garrett
system.
Wilson young going like this, bro. Devontae, he
Yeah,
about
that's
at his
what I'm saying.
plateau.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it was more of an ego thing with Garrett Wilson, feeling like I'm at the up climb of my career. I'm going up. So help me, help you. But because you up here want to play buddy with your boy Devontae Adams, I can't help you help. But I don't personally feel like that was really the case as far as like everybody having a problem with Aaron Rodgers.
So
I feel like,
as a Steelers fan, you want Aaron Rodgers on your team.
I mean, I don't care. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't
You don't
care.
All right.
Because we went to the playoffs with Mason Rudolph as our
That's true,
quarterback.
yeah.
So it's like, I don't with quarterback, long as it could be somebody that could manage a game. That's why we got offensive line, we got a defensive line,
So it's built through the defense.
A-Rod, hey man.
I ain't gonna lie. For a team that took a quarterback, and if you was a quarterback, you was not going. If you took a quarterback that wasn't Shador, Will Howard was one of the quarterbacks that I really did.
That's why I'm
was
not
really.
tripping,
I was
bro.
really high on Will Howard.
Me too.
He kind of gave me vibes of like Jalen Hurts.
Right. All you do is win at K-State.
In a similar way, coming out of college, like a Trevor Lawrence, like he just used to playing with good, like high talent around him, and he's successful with it. Like he won. Like once he played with the most talent around him, he threw one interception in the playoffs and had 1,500 yards in 4 games. So it's like,
y'all don't fault Joe Burrow for that. Oh.
yeah, true. Joe
They
Burrow,
do.
same
What is
thing.
up with that? Why do they not say nothing about Joe Burrow? Like they always like just let him, like he can have a all right year and they just let him just through the cracks. Like they don't say nothing.
He had an MVP year.
Who's
this year.
they? The media?
I'm just saying the media.
He definitely had an
Like,
MVP year, but
His
he
team was
had a
trash.
receiver that could have won MVP.
Yeah, true, yeah. They just ain't got no defense. They
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
His
their
team was trash.
defense was.
But I do like Will Howard. I think
I don't
if
really
he
know.
gets some burn and like y'all got to just let him play, I think he could turn out to be like y'all's 10-year quarterback.
Yeah, I believe so too. That's why I ain't complained about him and
Like he played
us
like
not
Josh Allen
drafting
for
a
real.
What a lot of people don't understand is Will Howard was actually on our draft board. So for us to get him where we got him
Yes,
was a
Steve.
win. You
I was
know,
probably gonna try to get him in the third.
yeah,
fourth.
like you said.
He was just sitting there.
Shout out Cam Ward and the Titans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Titans
Shout
got
out Jacksonville and Travis Hunter. Definitely the best player in the draft, just overall talent.
Definitely.
Travis Hunter. He
Who
gonna
else
go
I
out
thought
there
was
and ball.
trash?
Y'all think Travis Hunter should play more offense or defense?
Defense.
I say offense.
I think he should play defense.
I think he's
Wait,
playing
no,
for
yeah,
defense.
that's what I said.
With
defense.
reps on offense?
Yeah,
or
with,
like,
with reps on.
Yeah.
Like you got it. Like him
But he's
playing offense.
He's going to play more offense than defense.
yeah, Adam
Like
Schefter.
he's a receiver.
Adam
that
Schefter said they was
they got
onboarding
packages
him as a
for him
receiver.
at corner, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he has more, just like longevity wise, just because the receiver position a little more taxing. I think he could really be a dog at corner, and then they have some packages on offense.
Yeah.
But yeah, they want to,
He's
it's
just too
an
special with
offensive
the
game
ball.
now, bro.
he's so small.
they-
He's gonna have to put on him.
Yeah, but they gonna throw the ball up.
and
to
he
him
ain't
couple times.
a Tyreek Hill type of build. He taller than
long.
Tyreek Hill, but linkier.
Yeah, he long. as
Tyreek
hell.
Hill, he's short, but he got a little size on him.
Yeah, yeah.
He could take them hits.
Yeah.
don't know if
But
Travis
Hey, yeah,
Hunter
that's what I want to
gonna be
see.
able to
Travis
What
take
Hunter
about
can
it.
with
jump, bro? He
Bro.
can jump. He can jump out the gym,
He
bro.
They
get that
gonna
real
knock his
hit,
little
boy. Shoot.
He got hit a
I'm
couple
telling
times in college and got knocked out. It was a dirty hit one time, but one time he got smacked and he was struggling.
It's the NFL.
That's why I'm worried about him on offense more though.
Yeah.
Because on offense he relied more on the talent rather than on defense. He playing like you can see it's like okay now it's the talent and I got the skill for real.
Yeah.
But he just Travis gonna do his thing. They gonna turn up down there.
I think he went
Trevor
to the
finna
wrong
feed him the
team.
ball.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Where you think he should have went? Or like if you
somewhere
could
they
put him
needed
somewhere,
him more on corner than receiver.
what would be the perfect team for Travis Hunter?
Travis should have went to the out of the teams where he would have got picked, the best spot would have been the Giants. You got him and Malik Neighbor. I wouldn't have passed up on that. You could have got two pass
Because the Giants traded back.
You could have got Jackson Dart. You could have got Travis Hunter and Jackson Dart in the first round.
They saying the
Or
Giants.
Shador.
They saying the Giants did exactly what they did when they drafted Daniel Jones. They came up for Daniel Jones and then got a cold defensive player. This year they came
the
up
Giants
and got
traded back.
yeah
They traded the 25, and that's when they took quarterback.
Jackson Dart.
No, they traded up.
They traded up.
They got
Or,
two first round
They
picks.
traded.
Yeah.
They traded.
But
they-
I think initially they were 2, and they traded that shit, right?
Because they
Jacksonville.
drafted
The defensive.
yeah
I think a
took,
defensive
they
lineman,
took
right?
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter.
Brown.
Yeah, Abdul Carter. He
Yeah,
cold.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
from
Penn State.
Which I was like, I couldn't be mad at that pick either.
He cold.
Like for the Giants, to
Him
miss
and
Mike
Kayvon
Strand,
Thibodeau on east side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get
You
it.
can kind of just see what they value, you know, like and that D lineman a problem. You know,
So-
that D line in New York is gonna be a problem. But like it's Jackson Dart, yo. They clearly think he's
Yeah.
the quarterback of their future.
But I mean, not this year.
Hell no.
They
Nah,
said
nah.
Russell
It's
Wilson.
profit.
It's gonna be out of
Yeah.
Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
You know, mainly.
They got to do it right though. Russell Wilson is good for Jackson Dart because he is like
He
like
can
a
coach him
wild
up.
card like a Josh Allen.
But these days in the NFL, the fan bases don't give you a lot of time to coach guys up.
They won't.
They don't.
Bro, if Russell Wilson if they lose their first 3 games, they're gonna start Dart. We won Dart. They're gonna start calling for that nigga. And he's
Yeah.
not ready. He's not ready to play.
And
right
then they
now.
gonna mess his career up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they be doing that with a lot of players. No patience at all.
I feel bad for Tyler Show, bro. Like he gonna walk out there because Derek Carr gonna have surgery, so he gonna be not healthy this season.
He's not even better than Spencer Rattler to me though. Like,
Tyler Show.
yeah,
Gosh,
Hey, I fuck with Spencer Rattler. I think he won y'all one of them games,
he
bro.
did. He did.
He got y'all one game, bro.
He did have
Shit.
a game where he had like I want to say he
hooped.
almost had like 300 yards.
I seen this one picture. It was on these NBA legends. Switching to the NBA real quick. You got 6 players for you trying to create like a generational team. You got 6 players. You got to get rid of 1. Explain why. It's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Shaquille O'Neal. Bill Joe All-Star team.
KD out of there, man.
KD out for you?
With Mike, I'm gonna put Steph at the 1.
This is uncomfortable
Kobe at the 2.
conversation.
Mike at the 3, LeBron at the 4, Shaq at the 5. Ain't nobody gonna beat them. KD, you out of there, man. Too scrawny. You put that starting 5 against any era, they gonna dominate.
You ready?
I feel like
Mike
Kobe.
Jordan out for me.
That's what I.
Jordan out for
I ain't
me.
gonna lie. That's
Bro, to me, at the 2, I'm wanting Kobe more. And if we just talking about scoring, KD a better scorer, pure scorer. I'm taking KD
Nah,
than Jordan, bro.
nah.
And then LeBron, that's my GOAT. Steph Steph, nigga, I want that.
yeah.
And then Shaq, the greatest center of all time.
See,
So like,
man, I got Steph and Shaq are locked for me, and it come down to do I want Mike and Kobe, or do I want LeBron and KD? I want Bron and KD more than I want Mike and Kobe.
Y'all just young.
So you
man.
think that
Nah,
Give me
Bro,
Steph.
y'all ain't see.
So y'all think
ain't
Mike
seen
or
Jordan
Kobe is
after-
better than Michael?
Huh?
You saying that Kobe is better than Michael?
I'm saying if I want a dog They the same prototype. Kobe literally modeled his whole game off of Jordan.
I know, but he's modeling it.
Yeah, but more advanced.
Kobe was a better shooter.
Like, and then
shoot threes. Like,
and then if I'm just talking like the main reason I really want Jordan is because of his tenacity and shit. And I feel like Kobe gives me that at the same kind of level. And then as far as the scoring side of things, I think KD more of a killer because he got it all the way up to the 3.
Yeah, but he don't. He ain't. He gonna
Yeah,
end
he
up getting
do,
hurt.
bro, he the mismatch.
KD different,
KD gonna
bro.
be uncovered.
KD got a mismatch, bro.
He is.
Like 7 foot with a
So-
strap.
KD gonna be out there shooting higher
Look,
percentage than Shaq.
If that team against them, if we talk about these players in their prime, Jordan or LeBron would lock KD up in their prime. Kobe would lock that nigga up in his prime.
Bro, LeBron and KD played each other in their prime.
And what happened?
And KD played good, bro.
He
KD was
played
hooping.
good, but he
hooped
was
too.
not
He gave
doing
him-
that. He was not.
Yeah,
enough.
he was hooping,
He
bro.
gave
Yes,
him
he
over
was,
30.
bro.
He gave him over 30. He
He
gave
was not.
Bron
He had
over 35.
He had to join Steph, Draymond,
He did that.
and Clay
Yep.
just to beat LeBron, bro.
Yep.
They was some YNs and Bron and D Wade and
Nah,
Bosh. They jumped on him.
dominated him.
He
Yeah.
wasn't. Nah,
They jumped on him.
Hey, if Michael Jordan was playing in this day and age, do you feel like he would still be the legend that he is today?
I feel like he would be seen similar to Kobe.
Mhm.
Like not the best player type shit. Like
Yeah.
how there's like a lore
Yeah, that's what I
around
was.
Jordan.
That's what I was.
You know what
gonna
I'm
say.
saying? But it's still like everybody, like niggas still saying Kobe at school and shit. You know,
Yeah.
it would be the same thing with Jordan for sure. But no, I think like just the overall talent is better now. Like it's niggas that are equal to Jordan's talent level now. Like
Exactly.
you got
That's what I was
Giannis and
telling you.
Jokic and all of that shit. now.
Like, cause he struggled with a lot of stuff with the media somewhat, but like nowadays that the media is so like, do you feel like he would have still been the same player though with all that pressure, seeing it every day, every moment?
Oh,
No, bro, 'cause
everything he got
yeah.
going on in his private
We
life.
would've known
The
way more,
gambling,
bro.
the girls,
That
the
shit would have
this,
been all
the
over
that.
Twitter, bro. His shit would have
Yeah,
been
he
all
would've
over
been in
Twitter. His
trouble.
gambling problems, all that would
Like,
have been on
And,
Twitter,
you
bro.
know, that's really what done kind of affected a lot of players that was good was they off of the court stuff, like always in the light. Everything I do is in the light. And then it's like they start off good in their career and then they flake out.
The media shit is hard.
Yeah.
These days.
I
And
feel like
social
it-
media in
yeah.
general, bro.
Jordan wasn't gonna be able. He wasn't gonna. I feel like Jordan would be more of a
But to
Kawhi
his credit, though, I will give
type
him
player
credit,
right
man.
now, because it's like everybody know how good Kawhi is,
Bro, what was we saying when
but
you
it's like we could put you in the conversation
it
of
would play a
greatest,
part, definitely.
but it's like
like
you not enough.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jordan, if you just take away, erase everything from back in the day, and he was like a player now, he would just be like a Kawhi type of player that he good as hell and probably playoffs come, you know.
who was that? You saying that
Yeah.
he's Kawhi
I
with
said he would be-
knees,
I
with
said he
good
would be
knees.
Kawhi with both knees.
Jordan
Oh,
was
yeah,
Kawhi
exactly,
with-
right,
He'd be
exactly.
Kawhi
with
both
good
knees all
knees
the
is
time.
crazy.
Yeah. That's the truth,
Like
though.
that's what he would be.
Right? Because Kawhi got them bad knees.
Yeah.
Really, he got bad legs. Period. Nigga, ankles.
But if Kawhi can stay healthy the whole time, like Kawhi would average 30 points, shooting 50,
Really easy.
55%.
Easy.
And
'cause
like where you
he-
got dudes like
mid-range.
Shea doing all these tweens and Euro stepping and all of this, Kawhi is really out here stiff arming people,
Yeah.
crossover, pull up jumper from everywhere.
Kawhi's a fucking bucket, bro.
He's good as fuck.
You don't be thinking about that shit because he started out just as a defensive guy, but that nigga's a bucket now, bro.
bucket.
He a fucking bucket.
James Harden got
like
him
yeah,
acting
when
different.
when he's healthy, bro, like they're a problem. Like the Nuggets seeing that shit right now.
I'm worried next year.
But I mean, that's kind of
Yeah.
that organization. They shouldn't have fired Mike Malone.
Yeah, they fucking
At least until after the playoffs.
Yeah.
That right there, you can't have like basically. I mean, you could say Joker damn near the best player in the game right now because ain't nobody fucking with him. Nobody. And I'm a LeBron fan, and you know the Lakers been getting owned by the Nuggets basically.
Yeah.
So it hurt for me to say the Joker's a he a bad
He's a bad
motherfucker.
man.
different, bro. He
Hey,
Oh
different.
yeah.
So why would you get rid of his coach before
Yeah.
the playoffs start?
Who y'all think is gonna be the face of the league? Like LeBron, KD, Steph, they leaving, getting close to retirement. Who's gonna be the young buck who becomes the new face of the league?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I want. I don't think he wants it though.
He don't.
Yes, he do.
See, I
No,
think
he
the
want-
issue
he
is
don't-
right now.
He already messy, bro. He already got baby
Yeah.
mama drama and
Yeah.
shit. You know,
I
like
think a
LeBron
lot-
never
It's
had no
hard
problems,
though,
I
bro.
feel like
It's
a bunch of these
hard, bro.
dudes
He's
don't
human,
want
bro.
They don't.
You said what?
I feel like a bunch of them like really don't want that spot.
Yeah, they don't want that
like
spotlight.
even like Shea could really do it. He got Batman logos on arenas after a
Facts.
game and stuff.
I feel like he's leaning into it the most.
Yeah,
But as far as the media side of things, like
It was because
he's not into it.
yeah.
Like
we're
his
not,
interviews be boring.
OKC,
he's
they
chilling.
want a marketable
A big market.
team.
Yeah.
Facts.
OKC, we kind of getting there a little bit, but I mean, we right here, in Oklahoma, man. They
But-
want somebody to be on the team. That's why they wanted to be Luka.
They want it to be Luka.
They wanted to be
Or
Luka,
Jason
but
Tatum.
Luka not.
Jason
man.
Tatum boring too. Luka's entertaining. Luka could be it for sure. And now he's in LA. Yeah. But LeBron became the face in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland, OKC kind of.
but that's because LeBron was just
yeah,
different.
LeBron different for sure.
KD pushed for the face here. He's winning
Yeah, he
MVPs.
was up there. There was the
If he would have stayed,
and LeBron.
yeah,
That was part of the reason why he left, is because we was kind of blocking it. They wouldn't
nah,
give him
hell nah.
posters,
He
they wouldn't
left
give him
because he
marketing
wanted to
stuff like
win.
He
and
left because he pushed.
He really left because
that.
He wanted an easy route to a ring.
exactly
Uh-huh.
Fuck that nigga.
because he really felt he was already on LeBron level.
Yeah, he felt
So he like, man, but I can't beat this nigga here. Cause definitely not long as nigga Westbrook over here acting crazy and shit.
Westbrook,
Westbrook,
OKC
man.
legend. I wanted to be Anthony Edwards too, just because of how flashy he is, like how he be talking shit and like really going at opponents and stuff. Like even the other day, like how he was like D'ing up LeBron, D'ing up
pushing
Luka, and then still going for 40. Like
Right.
he's a dog, bro. But yeah, he's literally said like I don't want that shit, you know. And I could see it being Giannis for real because
Nah.
Giannis, he is entertaining in the media and stuff, and he plays into all of that, and he's family friendly. Like
Yeah, he not.
he don't do nothing for real other than just be making sex jokes about his wife. Like that's it. Like he don't do nothing bad off the court and shit. But there's already a player that's a lot better than Giannis, which is Jokic. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like it's like, can you really be the face when you're not the best?
True. That's the other issue too. Yeah.
Like
Everybody
Jokic
just
is-
don't believe. Like Jason Tatum been on the cover, Devin Booker been on covers, and the fans are just like, "You're not the best in the game, not all the way."
and it's hard because Jokic really don't want that shit.
Yeah, no, he don't even be in America.
Yeah, he don't even like basketball. It seems like sometimes.
Like they
you know?
say, after the season over, he over there
Yeah.
with his horses.
Yeah.
round the way for real.
But
He said they won the championship. He said we got to have a parade next week. He said I got to get back to my horses.
Yeah.
I said, nigga.
right, he wasn't even worried about them.
That's why they don't want him because to be the face of the league is it's like for somebody to like blatantly say on an interview like they care about their horses more than they do
Yeah,
the sport that you so good at.
right.
It's like
He
they
straight
like
up
we
saying,
don't want
like,
him to be.
so,
We
yeah.
want somebody where basketball is their life.
Right.
Somebody like a LeBron. And it's like it ain't gonna be nobody else like that. Times to change.
Yeah.
You know, they got what's that NIL now where kids could get money before they go to the league now and all that. So it ain't really gonna be no more LeBron's where, he was from a high school kid. That was his thing. I gotta go to the league to change my life, my family life, my friends' life. Players, it ain't gonna be no more players like that. So as far as the face of the league, it's gonna stay fluid.
I feel that.
They should do it like the WWE, man. Start just marketing these dudes as like, just make them all superheroes on their own team.
Yeah,
and it's
different
a head to
regions and
head.
shit. Yeah. That might be what they do for real. Cause yeah, it's just it ain't gonna be just one, you know, like rising. And that's what it was like in the early 2000s. Like it was like, is it Tim Duncan? Is it Kobe? Like, is it Shaq? Is it
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of up in the air till LeBron got there. And even with LeBron, they was debating that shit up until like 2012 when that nigga won. So
And it's the middle pack guys. They are the middle, like the B tier players are way closer to the A tier players than when it was just like Kobe, D Wade, and LeBron.
Yeah.
AI. Yeah. Now it's like people really come to games and watch Dort.
Yeah, bro.
Watch Aaron Wiggins.
The Thunder are different, bro.
Who
Yeah, the
else?
Thunder
Peyton
gonna win it
Pritchard.
all.
Oh yeah,
They can.
Thunder and 4.
I don't know about fuck.
Not next round, nigga.
Not next round.
Yeah,
Next round going 6-7.
Hey,
6-7.
hey, I got an off. I got an off. If y'all ready to change, or if y'all still want to, y'all want to.
No,
Y'all still. Shoot, hey. So you got a girl, Miles, right? We'll start with Miles. We're gonna start with Miles. So you in the car, y'all driving, y'all going somewhere, and you get a call on your phone, Big Booty Blasters or whatever. Throat Goat 3000 is calling you. What you gonna tell her? Like, what's your I'm not saying that it's actually gonna happen. It's not. So to your wife, or it's not gonna actually happen. But this is hypothetically speaking. Yeah. What would you do?
I would lie.
I know, but what you
I
gotta think on your toes now. She on you. Hey, she on you, Miles.
I would be like, who the fuck is this? And I would move it real quick. And I would be like, that was, somebody from before I knew you. That was college, and they just calling me randomly, because we about to go somewhere back with my college people. You know what I'm saying? I would lie for real.
You lie?
And I would say that this was from 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why the fuck she hit me up. I would lie.
What you? Hey, so it sounds like everybody gonna lie. That's what it sounds like. Everybody gonna lie.
Yeah, decline.
Right? What? Like,
I was really scam likely.
Nah, that's just a question. Because I was watching Shaq's podcast, and they was asking Shaq the questions, but it's like, in all reality, if a girl's with Shaq, he's paying for everything. Like, what is she gonna say to him? Like, like compared to like whoever else.
Shaq,
yeah.
Shut up.
Right. Shut up and clean something up. Make me some sandwich. It's big. Make me sandwich.
You want to see your name up?
Is that who you been making that sandwich? Y'all remember what I was talking? Did I talk about that the last time about the sandwich? If your girl bring you a sandwich, that's already
that's
on
another nigga sandwich.
Yeah, that's another nigga sandwich.
If it ain't exactly how you done told her to make it, that's another nigga sandwich she making you, man.
For real.
That's not my stack.
For real. But man, 5 from the 4, baby. Sure. Hey. Thanks for showing up, man. Checking us out. Stay tuned. Subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with somebody. We almost to 100 subscriptions. That was a big goal for us. So
We're on the way up. Yeah. Nothing can stop us.
Y'all get us to 100, man. We might, might get some strobe lights, some streamers.
Yeah, we might do something special for real.
Fireworks, you never know.
Special live stream or something.
Yeah.
5 from the 4 out. Appreciate it.